Chris Davis, the Orioles' first baseman, as he broke an 0 for 54 slump, and he joins us on the program. How fun was that game where you get 3 hits there, Chris?
Oh, it was awesome. It was long overdue. It was just, it was a cool day for me personally, and then obviously as a team to get the win in an environment like this, in a place like this, and obviously against a team like the Red Sox. It was just it was a pretty cool day for everybody in an Oriole uniform.
Do you need to have a sense of humor to get through something like this?
I feel like you do, or just cry a lot. I mean, I don't know any other way to go about it. There was a kind of a turning point for me a couple of weeks ago where I felt like I just kind of had to embrace it and try to have a little bit of fun with it. But at the same time, obviously I wanted to take it seriously and continue to work and do whatever I could to get out of it. But, it's baseball. Stuff like this happens. Hopefully nobody ever has to go through it quite as long as I did. But, I think you have to have a sense of humor to get through something like that.
How would you describe the last month to somebody who didn't know the story, didn't see you play?
It was a roller coaster of emotions. For me, it was a lot of anticipation leading up to opening day. And then obviously a lot of frustration and disappointment. The first week and a half, followed by a huge weight lifted off my shoulder. I think it was obviously a sense of relief, but I don't know. It was kind of, for me, it was an encouraging moment just to see my teammates, even the Red Sox fans, the way everybody reacted and responded, and to hear the encouragement, to hear the positivity from not only our fans but from other fans as well. It was a cool experience, that's for sure.
I know that when you're a baseball player, you may say you don't hear things, but baseball players have rabbit ears. So you're in the on-deck circle, right, or you're at the plate. What kind of conversations, comments are you hearing?
It's just, at first it was a lot of, hey, you're 0 for whatever. Hey, David, don't strike out. Pretty much all the normal things that I hear on a day-to-day basis. But towards the end, it was actually like, hey, Chris, come on, today's your day. I think there was an Astros fan that made like a Chris Davis sign at a Red Sox-Orioles game. So it was just like, at that point, I felt like there was something a little bit bigger going on around me. And obviously, like I said, it was cool to get the hit and hear the cheers from not only our fans, but from the Red Sox fans as well.
Also, the worst thing an athlete can do is think in the moment. You guys you're such reactionary type people. You prepare for the moment to then just react, and then all of a sudden you get in your head, and you probably were so deep into your head you didn't know how to get out of it. So, what do you do?
Well, I think really the hardest part for me was trying to quiet everything down, all the outside noise. It wasn't really until about 4 or 5 days ago that I felt like I was making some progress. And I had a few games where I squared some balls up and just had absolutely nothing to show for it. But I felt like it was really the first time throughout the streak that I was able to kind of get out of my own head and get out of my own way and just go out there and play the game. And obviously, at this level, everybody's got the talent, but the big separator is being able to deal with the stress, the distractions, all that entails in between your ears on a daily basis, finding something positive to take away from every game, as Derek Jeter told me.
And you know what makes matters worse? That other Chris Davis who spells his name differently than you do, K-H-R-I-S.
Baseball.
Yeah, that guy's killing it. I had somebody say, hey, I think you were talking about having Chris Davis on. He homered. I go, oh, that's just our luck. That'll be great. He'll be in a great mood. And then I look and I go, it's the damn Chris Davis with a K.
Yeah. It's I told him when we played him, and he went off. I think the last game against us, he hit 2 home runs. And I'm like, all right, now you're just showing off. I told him, I said, hey, man, I appreciate you keeping the good name, Davis name atop the home run charts, all right? And so, yeah, it is what it is. At this point in my career, I'm really just I don't feel like I'm kind of side swiped or caught off guard by too much. Just kind of haven't been through a lot of stuff. Throughout my career.
Who are you facing today at Fenway?
We are facing Velasquez, I believe. They're actually setting up the field right now, and
are you on the field now?
Marathon's going on. I'm in the dugout.
Oh, okay.
It's a little drizzle, nice and cool, overcast. 11 o'clock game. It'll be fun.
Sounds like a good day to hit a home run.
Why not?
If not,
maybe one of the Chris Davises will homer today.
Yes. Maybe you just change the spelling of your name, and then people don't know the difference here.
Well, I can't do it now. You just let the cat out of the bag. Had a plan, Dan.
Okay, my bad. We're talking to the red-hot Chris Davis of the Orioles. He's got the Red Sox coming up today. Through all of it, and I cringed when you came to the plate. I thought it was so painful because I just can't imagine what that's like because you can't hide in baseball when you go to the plate. And you maintained your professionalism. So through it all, as difficult, and usually that's what, starts to fall to the wayside. So I applaud you for doing that. I'm glad you got a couple of knocks, and hopefully it's the start, Chris.
Appreciate it, Dan. Thank you.
That's Chris Davis, CHRIS. That other damn Chris Davis of Oakland.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.